Hello, you are watching the news of Cần Thơ newspaper, radio and television, and now today's headlines. Cần Thơ leaders come to visit Martyrs cemeteries in the area on the 78th Way Valleys and Martyrs Day, July 27. Cần Thơ leaders visit the areas of People's and Forces Vietnamese martyrs residing in Ninh Kiều on the occasion of 78th Way Valleys and Martyrs Day. Vietnamese bamboo bushes are growing green and rustling in the wind like a whisper of the homeland in the middle of the North Africa. Top news today on the morning of July 25th on the 78th World Invalids and Martyrs Day, July 27, Cần Thơ leaders organized many delegations to visit martyr cemeteries in the area. The delegation of Central Agency stationed in the area, together with Comrade Đỗ Thanh Bình, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Comrades of Standing Committee of the City Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Front Committee of Cần Thơ City, came to offer incense and commemorated the heroic martyrs at City's Martyr Cemetery, followed by offering incense and commemorating at President Hồ Chí Minh Monument in Kiều Parkway. At the Martyrs Cemetery in Sóc Trăng Ward, Comrade Đồng Văn Thanh, Standing Deputy Secretary of the City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council, and the city leaders took a moment of silence to remember and express deep gratitude to the loyal sons who heroically sacrificed for the fatherland. In return for such great contributions over the past time, the party committee, government, and people of Cần Thơ City have always paid attention to well care for Vietnamese heroic martyrs, wounded soldiers, families of martyrs, and people with meritorious services to the revolution. Immediately afterwards, the city leaders and delegates at all levels offered flowers and incense at the monument to the fallen and martyrs' graves. At Hậu Giang Martyrs Cemetery, Comrade Nguyễn Tuấn Anh, Deputy Secretary of the City Party Committee, Head of the city's National Assembly, Comrade Hồ Thị Cẩm Đào, Chairwoman of the city's Vietnam Front Committee, Comrade Vương Quốc Nam, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee, and leaders of committees, departments, and communes and wards offer flowers, incense, and observe a moment of silence and commemorate the great contributions of heroes and martyrs. Hậu Giang Martyr Cemetery, a resting place of 3,622 martyrs. At the City Martyr Cemetery in the location of Mỹ Xuyên Ward, Comrade Trần Văn Huyến, Deputy Secretary of the City Party Committee, along with leaders of the city departments, organizations, party committees, authorities, and people of Mỹ Xuyên and Phú Lợi was observed a minute of silence to commemorate the great President Hồ Chí Minh and offer flowers and incense at the monument to the fallen and graves of martyrs, expressing deep gratitude for the great contributions of previous generations in the course of defending the fatherland. On the morning of July 25th also, Comrade Đỗ Thanh Bình, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Comrade Mã Thị Tươi, Permanent Vice Chairwoman of the City People's Council, and delegation visited the areas of People's and Forces heroic Vietnamese martyrs residing in Ninh Kiều Ward on the occasion of the 78th World Invalids and Martyrs Days. At destinations, they visit the city leaders, calmly inquire and inform about the city's situation after the city's reorganization and stable operation, the socio-economic situation, achieve positive results, focus on and make efforts towards achieving the targets under the direction of central government. The city leaders respectfully expressed their gratitude for the contributions of the People's and Forces heroes, heroic Vietnamese mothers who sacrificed for the revolutionary cause, building the city to be increasingly rich, civilized, and modern. At once, the city leaders continue to appreciate the concerns and contributions of policy families who join hands with the city and whole country to realize the goals and aspirations of the new era. Also, on the morning of July 25th, Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters organized a historical witness exchange honoring exemplary families of war invalids and Martyrs, who have made many contributions to the glorious achievements of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters and rewarding collectives and individuals with outstanding achievements in the contest to learn about the 80th founding anniversary of Cần Thơ Armed Forces, July 30, 1945, July 30, 2025. To debate the glorious tradition of Cần Thơ Armed Forces, Army officers, soldiers of the Armed Forces, Union members, youth students, and delegates attending the conference interacted with historical witness, Major General Lê Thanh Sơn, hero of People's Armed Forces, former commander of Cần Thơ Provincial Military Headquarters, Lieutenant Colonel Nguyễn Thị Vân, hero of People's Armed Forces, former Deputy Head of Policy Department, Political Department, Military Region. On this occasion, 80 individuals and families of war invalids and martyrs received certificates of merit from the chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee for their involvement and contribution to the achievements of Cần Thơ Armed Forces. Awards were presented to 6 collectives and 12 individuals with high achievements in the contest to learn about the tradition of 80th anniversary of founding of Cần Thơ City Armed Forces. On the morning of July 25th, in Hanoi, Deputy Prime Minister Mai Văn-Chính, head of the Steering Committee, chaired an online meeting on the implementation of exhibition of socio-economic achievements on the occasion of the 80th anniversary of National Day of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, September 2nd. Opening speech, Deputy Prime Minister Mai Văn-Chính said, the exhibition of socio-economic achievements on the occasion of the 80th anniversary of National Day of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam not only honors the past and present, but also initiates the great aspirations of the country. Deputy Prime Minister requested members of Steering Committee, Ministry, Department, central and local levels to promote the spirit of solidarity, innovation and creativity to organize the exhibition to July become a special event of significance on the 80th anniversary of independence, freedom and happiness, a source of pride and memorable mark in the hearts of Vietnamese people and international friends. There must be specific mechanisms and policies to remove difficulties and obstacles in implementing the law on geology and minerals, confirmed by Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà at the conference to collect opinions on the draft resolution held on the morning of July 25th. The draft resolution on promulgating specific mechanisms and policies to remove difficulties in implementing the law on geology and minerals has many important contents. Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà emphasized that specific mechanisms and policies for the law on geology and minerals are very necessary and urgent. This is considered the legal basis to remove difficulties and obstacles in investing in the construction of important works and projects that have been are being implemented nationwide. Therefore, leaders of ministries, departments, and localities are required to actively and fully participate in contributing so that the resolution can be promulgated soon. On the morning of July 25th, also Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Văn Lâu, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hòa, and leaders of departments and branches attended a hybrid meeting with communes and wards in the area. Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Văn Lâu requested all localities to report closely on the operation situation, the remaining difficulties and problems up to this point in the implementation of the two-level government. Special attention should be paid to the immediate salary arrangements since the merger to have civil servants and office workers feel secure in their work. Up to now, although the organizational structure has been stabilized, localities still face some difficulties, such as business registration has not been implemented, updating the land and household registration data system is still difficult. Some communes and wards after the merger have not met the requirements to serve the task of two-level government. The heart of the Nigerian capital Angels is the small corner that makes Vietnamese people feel nostalgic. That is where Vietnamese bamboo bushes are growing green and rustling in the wind like a whisper of the homeland in the middle of North Africa. Vietnamese bamboo is present at Jardin des Sites, a building established in 1832 and now an open-air botanical museum of Algeria. This is also a testament to the strong bond in the friendly relationship between Vietnam and Algeria, not only contributing to the enrichment of the flora here. Vietnamese bamboo is also a vivid symbol of Asian identity in a biodiverse space where species from Africa, Asia, and the Americas converge. And now a quick check on weather condition. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kênh TV.vn. Bye for now.